The Bible tells the story of God. There are many threads within that story and many rabbit trails we might pursue, but there is one overarching plot to the drama. There is, in essence, one story. This story has an arc that begins with creation and moves to new creation, the goal of the drama. The arc has a climax, but the climax is found in the middle. That climax is Jesus the Messiah, who is God in the flesh. This same one who was present at the beginning and through whom God created all things is also the same one God raised from the dead as the beginning of new creation. The first and final acts of the drama are performed in the person of Jesus. Jesus then is the pinnacle of the arc, the one in whom both the beginning and the end find their meaning and fulfillment. Between creation and Jesus lies the story of Abraham's descendants, Israel. They are the people of God whom God led into a new Eden, but they did not embrace God's mission. God invested in Israel the hope of the nations, but they did not pursue this hope. Nevertheless, God pursued them and accomplished that hope in Jesus. Jesus, the instrument of God's creative work in the beginning, and now the reality of the new creation at the right hand of God, descended from Abraham. Jesus is a Jew, and through him, God will bless and give hope to all nations. Jesus invites the nations into the community of Israel. This fourth act in the story is the church, which is the renewal of Israel's identity and vocation in the world. Moreover, it is the renewal of human identity and vocation. God recreates humanity in order to give the world hope. Through the church, God will bless all nations. This divine drama has 5 acts. It has a beginning and a goal, and it has a means. Creation is the beginning, the first act of God. New creation, the new heaven and new earth, is the goal, the 5th act of God. Jesus the Messiah is the means, who is the 3rd act of God. Between the 1st and 3rd acts, and between the 3rd and 5th acts, God creates community. That 2nd act is the story of Israel, and the 4th act is the story of renewed Israel, the church, which invites all peoples into the life of Israel. I call this a Theodrama because it is God's story. It is the story of God's work, of God's acts. God creates a good world. God elects Israel as a people for the sake of the nations. God becomes human for our salvation. God calls the nations into the life of Israel and the church, and God renews creation. Over the coming weeks, we will retell this story, and through it, God will invite you to make it your own, to participate in the life and mission of God, the one who created you, loves you, and redeems you.